Hey everybody. So I'm going to talk about divorce when you don't want it. It sucks. It's getting hit by a truck. It feels like getting hit by a truck. Shuts down your nervous system sometimes. Feels like it does. I'm getting overboard, but you'll understand what I mean in a minute. Uh, you need to support yourself. I know it feels like right at first it just feels like you've been betrayed. It feels like your life's over. It feels like some people may want to think about suicide. They feel like their life just don't, man. Don't do it. Do not do it. It'll get better. No matter how bad it is, it'll get better. You will be able to be alone by yourself and you'll get better. And you're going to need to use support for that. Many people can do it by themselves. More power to you. Most of us are going to need, we're going to need help. You need to find those friends that you know, that you kind of maybe gave up on over the years that you feel like you couldn't contact. They were busy. You've got kids, they've got kids. Oh, they moved a town away. You get busy. It happens. I get it. Find those people, man. Find your family. If you don't, talk to people that are acquaintances. There may be people that you know at work that you barely know, and you sit and strike up a conversation with them, and they're probably gonna smile and start a conversation back. But anyway, uh, I want to talk about some of the stuff that your significant other or soon to be ex significant other may have said, reasons behind it. The most common ones are we grew apart, or I grew and you didn't. It's never going to be you grew and I just wanted to stay still. That's never, I guarantee you, that's never going to come out of somebody's mouth. If it does, then they probably need some serious counseling and therapy, and you can help them to get that, regardless of whether you're together or not. Uh, they may come up with a different reason from day to day for a few weeks to even years after your divorce happens. That reasons why they needed to do it, why they thought you would have done it, why it wouldn't have worked anyway. They're going to come up with lots of reasons. They may question your love for them, no matter what you've done. No cheating, no nothing. You've always been there. Yeah, you're not a perfect person, but you've never gave them any reason to question that you're going to be there with them forever, and they still question it. And that can be some issues that can be worked out in therapy. Sometimes it can't. Sometimes people will just use that to get out of a relationship they're just tired of, and that sucks to hear. Believe me, it sucks to hear. But you need, regardless of what your circumstances were, you may still feel like there's a chance. I'm in the position right now where I still feel like there's a chance, a very small chance. She has told me specifically, this is happening. I'm sorry it hurts you, but we need to move on and we need to try to do this amicably. And that sucks and that hurts. And even after that, you might feel like, I need to try. I need to show her that I want to try. But you can get stuck in a loop there, depending if they really want out or if they may have issues that aren't handled. You may be stuck in a, if if I try too hard, it's just going to push her away. Or in the other direction, if I don't try, she's going to think I don't care. It's a no-win situation. It really is, and that's what I feel like I'm in. That's fine. Sucks. Uh, but I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving because I don't want too long of a video because people probably already stopped watching it. But that's all right. If you want to listen to me, you can listen to me. I'm gonna do more videos. I'm gonna try to do some shorts. I may pull some shorts out of this video. Shorts. Just kidding. Uh, but yeah, what you need to do short term. This is really hard. It's been a couple of weeks for me since I was told that my wife wanted a divorce. Uh, it's been a couple weeks, and you gotta find people to talk to. You've got to talk to your family, anybody, man. Just I know at first, especially, you're gonna want to just tell them, "Oh, I think she'll come back." All the reasons why you think she left, all the reasons why. You know what I mean? You're gonna come up with excuses, and you're gonna come up with all these reasons, and you're gonna tell one person in the family, and then you're gonna go tell another person in the family. You're gonna tell another friend, and they're all gonna have ideas. They're all gonna have reasons. Well, you're better off without. Um, you should stop fighting. You should try still harder. You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna have ideas, and it doesn't matter what their ideas are. You need to come up with your own plan, but what you need to remember is those people that are giving you ideas are trying to help, you know, in their own way. They're trying to help. They want you to feel better. That means they care about you. That means all these people that have, ideas and reasons, even people that you just may be acquaintances with, they care. They do care. They want you to be stable. They want you to be happy, and they may not even know you. You know what I mean? People are pretty good usually. You can take walks at lunch. I take walks at lunch. I'll stop and talk to somebody that's just doing something in their yard. I did that just yesterday. Talked to a guy that was doing some woodworking in his driveway, and I had a 5-minute conversation with him, and I could feel that he and I both had like a little bit of a connection, not a massive connection. I don't even know his name, but I know where he lives. I know he sells wood slabs and things. If you're into that, it's really cool. I might have to buy some off of him and make some things like a table or something like that. Really cool. But we had a connection, and that gave me confidence. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hook up with him. It doesn't give me confidence with women. It gives me confidence in life that there is something other than the relationship that I had. You know what I mean? I can have other relationships. They can be friendships. They can be real relationships with women or men. Whoever's listening to this, whatever you like, men, women, in between, I don't care. Have at it. Uh, but talk to people at the grocery store, go to the gym. That's huge. Go to the gym. If you can't go to the gym, I get it. Small towns sometimes don't have one. I'm lucky. I live in a small town. We have a really nice gym. Really cool. Some rich people donated it years and years ago. It's really nice of them. It's great. I think it's helped out the town. But I digress. If you can't go to a gym, just walk. I've heard other people online talk about it. Walk 4 or 5 miles a day. Doesn't matter if you have to do a little bit in the morning, a little bit at night. But I tell you what, the worst times that I had were in the mornings at 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning, and I woke up thinking of, my ex and what is she doing? Who's she doing it with? That sucks. I started getting up, just putting some quick clothes on, going out for walks or even jogs. I jog, so I can do that. But if you're not ready for that, just take walks, do something because that builds up that serotonin. It gives us something to do. Make sure take your phone or something with you. Don't just sit there with your own thoughts because you will drive yourself nuts even if you're out walking. But listen to videos, listen to my videos, on YouTube, listen to music, things like that. But you got to keep busy. Got to connect with those friends and family. They will help you. I guarantee it. If you don't have a lot of friends and family around, you may have moved away. There are people that'll talk with you. You could talk to people at work, and some of them might have, hey, yeah, we're doing something after work. Come hang out with us. Do that. Find things you can do around your house to clean up. I've been cleaning like there is no tomorrow. I'm planning things to repair. Um, there's a lot to plan in a divorce too, and a lot of people don't want to do that, but it can help. It can help just planning. Okay, what do I have to do now that it's just me? And that sucks, believe me. But for some people, especially a lot of men with analytical minds, it helps just to be thinking of something, to plan something. Like everything that I used to have planned is now shot to hell. Gone, right? That's gone. Most of it. You may have kids and you may still have a plan for them, but all those plans have to be adjusted. You know what? It sucks, but use that planning to keep your mind busy. That will help. Okay, this is getting long, so I'm going to cut this video short. I'm going to try to do another video every couple of days, maybe do some small shorts. I know I mentioned that earlier. I appreciate you guys listening to me. I'm going to try to kind of balance uh, this channel between helping other people and telling you what's going on in my life as I go through it. Obviously, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you want. I'm not trying to make money off this, but if sometime down the road I did, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I got kids to raise and I got myself to raise. So like and subscribe if you can. If you want to hear more, ask me what you would like to, ask me any questions you want. I'll try to answer them. I'm not gonna get into too much detail about my personal stuff because we haven't had court yet. So nix that. I can answer that in a private conversation, but not gonna do it in comments. So don't even bother. I mentioned again, I am in therapy still, and I will continue to do that probably for years because I would suggest anybody to do that to help you get through, the coming hard times. So do that. Listen to me. That'd be great. And ask me any questions you want. Comment if you want to hear about specific things. If you'd like to hear me talk about specific things in my life, how I feel about certain things, I'd be happy to talk about them. All right. Everybody have a great day. I know it's rough. Chances are you're watching this because exactly things are getting rough and you're looking for answers. So I'll keep talking as long as you listen. Have a good day.